bright like I'm solar. Here is the sun, the moment has come when I feel the hum of the motor. You wanna go for a ride? Better hold tight like you ride a riptide. Get ready, get set, let's go! My feet, cause I keep pulling the shit from the sky to the sea. I'ma get gold when I'm in the Grand Prix. Get ready, get set, let's go. Get ready, get set, let's go. Get ready, get set, let's go. Get ready, get set, let's go.
If you weren't already in love with Lotus, rest assured, you will be after this week. This Motorfest selection includes some of the most beautiful cars I have ever seen.
Your new Luxury Chronicles content is here. Great job! After watching you, our reviewer has new and inventive ways to describe this modern classic. Showcasing a car is one thing, but braving a storm in it is something else. Good luck, driver!
So you're driving at warp speed through a tempest and racing a bunch of friggin' monsters. What could go wrong? Keep her as steady as you can. I'm gonna try to get good footage. That EV has a pyramid-shaped battery and an extremely low center of gravity. Slick engineering innovation for an optimal combo of power, responsiveness, and agility. It's gonna give you the edge, no matter what you're racing against. Trust me. You are actually part of the storm. You're lightning. I should write that down. Was awesome. This is incredible. Nobody's ever driven an EV like that. Horsepower with that kind of acceleration? No wonder Eve isn't street legal. Almost there. Gotta get those glory shots. This car was made for the spotlight. These guys are pretty good too. Victory! You rode the lightning, and I got the shots of a lifetime.
Your heart's still racing, but there's no time to rest. The next vehicle you'll be showcasing will likely surprise you. Danny is beside himself with excitement. Think of it like a revival. I'm sure you've never ridden anything like this before. Your vehicle for the next race and showcase will be the GMC Hummer EV. This rough rider combines size and speed like never before. Give it a whirl. Oh, and it might be sturdy, but remember to keep it pristine for the delivery. Have fun!
Hey, can you hear me? Okay, good. Wow, this one is gonna be a trip. I'm super excited. It's been over 10 years since the GMC released a Hummer. Let's see what this electric behemoth has in its belly. I timed you while you were driving. 0 to 100 in 4 seconds. That is pretty fast for something that heavy. Did you just cross that road without looking? That's bold. Perfect traction from shallow water to land. I'm actually looking for a title for my review. What about the E-Bear? No? Your silence speaks volumes. All right, well, find something else. Do you think you could really go for it in this next set of turns? I want to see how the suspension holds up. Awesome. This car's like halfway between a tank and a cloud. Wish that slope was even steeper. I'd love to see what those 3 electric engines can do. We're almost there. I still need a title, by the way. The Graceful Giant, maybe? Okay, never mind. We'll figure it out after the race.
Delivered the car. Now use your skills for the upcoming race. Not much further. Let's see if we can impress our resident tech reviewer even more.
Holy fun! Looks like this is where the fun starts. You're racing a power truck smack in the middle of a volcano, surrounded by, I mean, look at all this. Electric power unleashed. No doubt about it, the suspension definitely works. The Hummer, the power, the talent, you got all the ingredients we need to win this thing. Oh, this truck is so much fun. I can't believe they actually made this thing. Whoa, this place looks like some kind of trippy moon. How am I supposed to describe this? Oh, forget it. Look at this. Nobody's gonna believe me anyway. Number 1, take the nitro lane and widen the gap. Oh, just look at those 250 kilowatt engines at work. This rules. That was intense. I think I finally found my title. The Lightning Hammer. 2 on the nose?
You did it! You delivered our 3 cars and proved EVs can more than hold their own against the greatest gas guzzlers. Danny's ecstatic. Thanks for making this happen. Don't you think it's too early to call it a day? Yep, we actually have another surprise for you two. With you. One extra spectacular race. 3 cars, hand-picked opponents, and multiple terrains. This show is far from over. Trust me when I say that there's still plenty of room for amazement when it comes to the EV Odyssey.
we're back. Did you know about this? Oh my god, we're getting the Volkswagen ID buggy concept? That car isn't even in production. You're driving an actual concept car. I have no idea what's coming next, but it's off to a great start. Wow, whoa, you're not gonna... I mean, come on! Oh, man! My heart stopped beating for a moment. We're back with the Porsche Taycan? Perfect. Can't complain. My audience loves when I write about the Taycan. Among the street e-cars, it's kind of an obvious choice. This is a three-phase race, right? I wonder what car MotoFest picked up for the final heat. No way. They are actually giving us a Lamborghini Terzo Millennio? This bizarre concept car was a glimpse of what the future of Lambo could be. A hyper Lamborghini, pushing the bull standards to the extreme. An electric monster. Pure and simple. Clear skies ahead. Perfect time to punch it. Straight away. That's your cue. Terzo Millennio, allá vamos!
good to resume our progression on this playlist. Our next event is a few kilometers away. Feel free to follow the shore for a while. When it comes to off-roading, there are a surprising number of viable vehicles. You might think that only a sturdy, high-up four-wheel drive could do the job, but there are actually way more options. And modern dirt track cars. Now it's time to go with a more compact and versatile option, the motorbike. Our choice, the BMW R1200 GS. Allow for an entirely different style of driving, so we're able to put you out on a very special route. Certified daredevils only. You're not ready for this?
above you. Let's do this. You're biking this time. Not quite the same experience, but I can tell from up here, you're gonna have a lot of fun. Wow, nice! And it gets better. Wait for it. And here it comes. Whoa! Oh my days, that was insane! You guys are even crazier than I am. Shall we have another go? Obviously that's the plan, but we have to climb back up the mountain first. That is an awesome bike you got there. A BMW R1200 GS, if I'm not mistaken. One of the most reliable and best-selling motorcycles ever. On top. It's time to give it your all, my friend. Full speed. Oh God, hold on to your clutch. Touchdown.
Breath. Where I'm taking you, oxygen is scarce. You're literally about to burn the rubber off your tires. And that's not all. Teasing. We're talking SSV race in high altitude.
EV race on top of a volcano? Damn! I'm so glad I signed up for this. I'll fly around and get better visibility on the track. This soil is extremely hard, dry and rocky, a real car breaker. Luckily, the shock absorbers you got on that thing are made for this kind of turf. Jump after the cave. This trail is beyond crazy. Motorfest really went all out with this experience. Epic first lap. One more to go. These little buggers skid on every turn. It's like a buggy, but with bigger brakes and more comfort. I need one. Keep left, my friend. The finish line is coming up. Fire! Awesome machine. I wonder if the Motorfest would be willing to give some of these babies away.
Will continue with the traditional off-road discipline, the cross-country rally. Try not to blush. You'll be up against some real stars. The Porsche 959 Raid, the Volkswagen Touareg, or even the Mini Countryman. A whole bunch of vehicles with victories on the biggest rallies in the world.
Here we go again. Same deal. I'll check the way from up here and give you a heads up when the rough patches are coming. Let me be the Chewie to your Han. rally raid. The Motorfest sure knows how to seduce me with adventure. And a river runs through it. You've got to cross the river again. Watch out for the current. There's no rescue winch in this chopper. This Defender is like an old-fashioned rugby player. 400 horsepower under a 70-year-old bonnet. That's how we make them in the UK. Change of course, port side. Races in South Africa almost as exciting as this one. They were actually quite similar, except they had walking giraffes instead of floating goats. On your right, after the bridge. Expect a little surprise after this jump. Pulled out all the stops for you. Go cross that line.
Race takes us on an expedition to explore the east of the island. Meadows, mountains, dirt roads and beaches. A program at the crossroads of off-roading. Accompany you in such a race, a famous lady with more experience than any other car, especially prepped for the occasion. The 1967 Volkswagen Beetle Rally Raid version. Even today, the Beetle still competes in the world's top rallies due to its iconic status and timeless look. bug isn't just for show, that it can handle its own against the toughest contenders.
Goat doing in the sky? Get out of the way, you big... Whew, close call. Great! New terrain. That's part of the beauty of this island. Its incredible diversity of topography. Get ready to turn left on the hill. Amazing! This valley is simply gorgeous. It reminds me of when I crossed the Atacama Desert back in my own old Beetle. I got lost for 4 days, but eventually made it, all thanks to the old bugger. A beautiful love story. Until the engine broke down and I exchanged it for a donkey. This is going to be tough. Oh, it's okay. Don't mind me. Just keep your foot down. Can you see the ocean, my friend? That is where we're going. Straight on. You're almost there. I can see the finish line from up here. Well done! That Beetle's still got it.
If you're in the mood for a little jungle tour. to get lost. As beautiful as it might be, I'm in no mood for spending a night among the local fauna.